Hungrito!
El Hungrito.
El Smasho!
El Hungrito. El Hungrito.
El Hungrito can strike anywhere at any time.
El Hungrito.
Beware El Hungrito! Oh no! Beware El Hungrito!
El Hungrito.
El Oucho!
El Hungrito.
El Hungrito can strike anywhere at any time.
El Hungrito.
Beware El Hungrito! Oh no! Beware El Hungrito!
El Hungrito.
El Cruncho!
El Hungrito.
El Hungrito can strike anywhere at any time.
El Hungrito.
Beware El Hungrito!
Eyewitness Sports.
Ready to let them fly. Incredibly Strange Wrestling. Evening Magazine tonight at 7.
Covering the South Bay, East tonight. It's the wildest thing inside the ring.
Everything's good, as long as we don't burn the place down.
So grab your tortillas, corn preferably, and let them fly. Dr. Loco! Incredibly Strange Wrestling. Then, exotic fashions just in from Paris. Plus, Cajun meets Asian for a taste that'll hook you. Then, they say you can't fight City Hall?
I'm going to fight this ticket.
See if Mike Sugarman has the last laugh. It's all coming up on Evening Magazine. See where we take you this evening.
From the Niebaum Coppola Winery, welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Jonathan Karsh. Now, whether you like wrestling or you think it's goofy, do we have a treat for you tonight? Wrestling has grown quite a bit since its ancient days, and we are not talking about Governor Jesse Ventura. We are talking about a Bay Area promoter who has taken the theatrical spectacle of wrestling to an outlandish high. Get ready for this and cue the tortillas.
What do you call yourself?
Dead man walking, San Quentin, California!
If you think of wrestling as a bunch of big, sweaty guys,
I am the lounge lizard. I sing bad, I sing good. People hate me, I love it.
masked madmen spouting off about being the best, meanest, blah, blah, blah.
It's about Chongo Loco. I'm the Alpha and the Omega. Always was, always will be, and that's just the way it is.
Unscrupulous cheaters with overblown egos.
I'm gonna win, and even if I'm on the point of losing, I'm gonna cheat to win, because I always win.
If you think wrestling is all that macho screaming stuff, well, you're right. But thanks to an enterprising San Francisco woman named Audra Angeli Morse, wrestling in the Bay Area is all that stuff we love and more.
That's number one. It's just nobody gets in the ring unless they're wrestling.
Audra has been a concert promoter in San Francisco for years. On a trip to Tijuana, she discovered a 60-year-old form of wrestling called Lucha Libre.
Masks, T-shirts, postcards, posable dolls, little dolls that aren't posable, magazines.
She decided to incorporate the south of the border style combat into one of her musical shows. And what she created has become known as incredibly strange wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for bloodshed? Are you ready for carnage? Are you ready for incredibly strange wrestling?
It's incredible. It's strange.
It's pretty much the same basis as American wrestling that most people are familiar with, but it's a lot faster paced. It's a lot more acrobatic. It's a lot more high flying, and the guys are a lot smaller too.
Lucha Libre, Mexican freestyle wrestling. It's something you have to see to understand.
And how about the famous referee count, Dante Bob? Cigarette in one hand, a beer in the other. What is going on here? This is illegal alien. Check the green card. Check the ID. La Rosa Salvaje.
Everything's good. As long as we don't burn the place down or break any chandeliers, we'll be fine.
The coolest thing about incredibly strange wrestling, I mean, besides the pig intestines being pulled out of a guy's stomach or a Bigfoot and a Kodiak bear tag teaming a group of hippies, the thing that makes ISW so incredibly strange are the flying tortillas. Tortilla throwing isn't a traditional part of Lucha Libre wrestling. It was added by Audra as a safety measure.
We had been pegged with drinks and beers and all this stuff, so we figured, give them corn tortillas. It's not going to hurt anything. It's kind of funny. It fits the whole theme, and hence the tortillas.
Dr. Loco. Macho Sasquatcho, in addition to being a deadly wilderness beast, also has a tremendous amateur wrestling background, Alan.
A masked wrestler has to always have his mask on. If he's unmasked in the ring, he can no longer wrestle masked again. The idea is that they're real-life superheroes, and once their identity is known, they lose all of the superhero qualities.
After 45 minutes of mayhem, it's time for a break. While one of 3 bands keeps the crowd fired up, the second wave of wrestlers get ready backstage.
Who's the meanest guy here? Dead man walking from San Quentin, California, fool! I've told you that before, and I gotta tell you again.
Some guy behind you shaking his head no.
What do you want?
Anytime.
Sweet.
Let's go now.
Sweet.
Go down there
Let's
now.
go. Take it down to the ring right now. See how stupid he is?
If the word fake still comes out of your mouth every time you discuss professional wrestling, wake up. You're not getting it. Wrestling isn't about fake or real. It's about men and women, mostly men, getting together for some fellowship, camaraderie, a chance to work out their aggressions, and have a little male bonding.
You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares.
My God, he's carrying a steel chair wrapped in barbed wire, people.
And it's gold, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old.
He dumps him onto the tortilla-covered mat like yesterday's garbage.
Changing. As sure as the stars shine above.
Oh my God, some guys just have all the luck, Alan.
Somebody till somebody loves.
It is incredible. It's really strange, and it's definitely wrestling. But most of all, this new Bay Area mutation of Mexican tradition is a ton of fun. Back in 1995, Incredibly Strange Wrestling toured with Lollapalooza, believe it or not, and they were a smashing success. And what you just saw, that you will probably never forget for the rest of your life, was done at the Fillmore in San Francisco, but there will be another Incredibly Strange Wrestling